guess what, folks? The ChatGPT Store is now officially a thing, because apparently you all needed another reason to spend your hard-earned cash. Forget savings for a rainy day, let's splurge on virtual assistants, because that's the logical thing to do, right? So, are you ready to bankrupt yourself for the latest and greatest in AI-themed fashion? Or maybe you'll just stick to the basic necessities like food and shelter. The workplace is on the brink of a dramatic transformation driven by artificial intelligence and automation. Jobs that have existed for decades are at risk of being phased out as repetitive tasks and data analysts can be handled more efficiently by machines. This looming change poses important questions about how should we prepare and what the future of work will look like. Will the job losses from AI and robots exceed the job gains? How must our educational system adapt to equip students with the right skills? This video will examine the impact of AI and automation on the workforce, the preparation needed for the future, and predictions about which jobs are most at risk. Experts predict that AI and automation will lead to significant job losses in the coming decades. A 2017 report by McKinsey estimates that up to 800 million jobs worldwide could be lost to automation by 2030. Similarly, an Oxford University study estimates that 47% of U.S. jobs are at high risk of being replaced by technology over the next 10 to 20 years. The effects are already being felt today. For example, in retail, where self-checkout kiosks are reducing the number of cashiers in the warehouses, where robots are taking over the roles previously done by humans. Some argue that just as innovation eliminated certain jobs in the past, yet created new ones, the same will hold with AI and automation. However, there are concerns that this time may be different. The pace of advancement in technology is much faster, and machine learning enables computers to do not just manual labor, but tasks that require intelligence and decision-making. This expands the scope of roles potentially impacted. Furthermore, the rate of new job creation may not offset the destruction. For example, online shopping led to the demise of many retail jobs due to the store closures, but new jobs at fulfillment center numbers far less than lost brick-and-mortar roles. Major changes must be made to equip the future workforce with the skills needed to thrive alongside AI and automation. Some argue for policy changes, like universal basic income to provide stability for displaced workers. However, the focus should be on educating reforms to develop talent that complements technology rather than competes against it. Changes needed include emphasizing STEM education so that science, technology, engineering, and math skills will be in high demand for roles managing and optimizing AI systems. Education must emphasize developing well-rounded individuals. Promoting lifelong learning will be essential as jobs evolve rapidly, so workers must continuously learn new skills. Programs for adult education and retraining will be a key. Not all jobs are equally susceptible to automation. Those involving highly repetitive and routine tasks are primed for replacement. Conversely, jobs requiring creative problem-solving, empathy, or dexterous movements are safer. Based on these factors, here are some of the roles that appear most likely to be displaced by technology. Transportation jobs involving self-driving technology poses an existential threat to millions of trucking and taxi jobs. Autonomous vehicles are improving rapidly and seem poised to displace many human drivers. Food service roles like cooks, servers, hosts, and cashiers are also at high risk as robots and AI enter kitchen and dining rooms. In manufacturing, industrial automation has already eliminated many factory jobs, and continued improvements will likely cause further declines. Clerical work like data entry clerks and secretaries has already been reduced by digitization, and AI can automate even more paperwork in the future. How do we navigate the future of employment as automation takes over traditional roles in warehousing, retail, and customer service? Warehousing jobs are susceptible as automated pickers, and robotic arms can replicate the task done by humans in fulfillment centers. Amazon is aggressively expanding automations in its warehouses, reducing traditional roles. Retail cashiers and sales floor jobs continue to be lost in online shopping and automation like self-checkout. More declines are imminent as technology improves. In customer service, chatbots and virtual assistants are handling an increased share of customer interactions, reducing the need for call center workers. On the other hand, some occupations have relatively low risk of automation. These include jobs that involve creativity, like artists, musicians, designers, and writers, which rely on abilities that are challenging to replicate with AI. Social intelligence jobs such as nurses, therapists, and social workers provide care and emotional support that machines cannot match. Problem-solving roles like engineers, analysts, and high-skilled trades depend heavily on human judgment and expertise that AI cannot yet duplicate. Dexterity-based jobs, including surgeons, athletes, and specialized construction workers, involve refining motor skills that are extremely difficult to automate. The jobs of the future are likely to increasingly center around these human strengths. Of course, predictions are not definite. The future holds substantial uncertainties about the pace and impact of automation. But by taking proactive preparation actions like educational reforms, we can hope to mitigate job losses from automation and build a society where humans thrive alongside technology. The new jobs created by technology may not offset the losses in the short term. There will likely be a difficult transition period requiring societal safety nets like unemployment benefits. But if the workforce can be trained for skills needed for emerging roles, job creation could catch up eventually. For example, the advent of personal computing eliminated some jobs like typists, but created many new opportunities for software engineers. With proper workforce development policies, societies can steer towards positive outcomes from automation. Predicting which jobs will be most impacted by future technologies is challenging. However, based on susceptibility to automation, certain occupations appear to be at high risk. Jobs involving high repetitive and routine physical or information-based tasks are most vulnerable to replacement. AI is adept at pattern recognition and prediction within rules-based situations. This makes cashier work, data entry, manufacturing, driving, and other structured jobs prime candidates for disruption. Conversely, jobs requiring creative problem-solving, empathy, skills, or practical expertise seem safer for now. Roles like artists, nurses, construction workers, and engineers rely heavily on capabilities that are difficult to fully replicate with AI. Of course, predictions are not definite. The future holds substantial uncertainties about the pace and impact of automation. How can we shape a future where humans thrive alongside AI? Considering the profound impact on jobs and the need for a diverse, agile workforce, the implication of AI and automation for the future of work are profound. Millions of jobs are susceptible to replacement by machines, while the number of new roles directly created by technology may not initially offset the losses. However, with proper preparation, education reforms, and willingness to adapt, society can steer towards positive outcomes. The future may feature less repetitive and dangerous work done by humans, freeing up time for leisure and creative pursuits. New roles are likely to emerge to complement AI, just as past technologies created new opportunities. But we must invest now in developing an agile workforce with a diverse set of skills suited for the 21st century. If done successfully, we can embrace this technological evolution and build a society where both humans and machines thrive. And that's a wrap, folks. If you're not bankrupt yet, hit that like button and subscribe for more questionable life choices. Remember, who needs financial stability when you can own the entire ChatGPT Store? If you're feeling extra generous, support the channel by clicking that bell icon.